Okay, y'all, I had to come back and add this onto the video. So I had to stop my video, kind of soon because the rain is falling, y'all. It's raining on us. But when I was done with my video, a young lady was sitting in her car. And she said, "Excuse me, can you come in for a second?" I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And she said, "I was having a rough day." And she said, "God used you to bless me." And she said, "Thank you." I said, "You couldn't hear me?" I said, "Oh, girl, I be talking so loud, girl." But I said, when God be using me, I just don't be paying attention. But y'all, you never know who you can impact and who you can be a blessing to by simply showing up. All I did was, I was doing what I normally do, right? Doing what I normally do. And while the kids were playing on the park area, I just sat and did my video. And she was sitting in her car. And I saw somebody, hanging out the car window, but I couldn't make out what they was doing because she was from a distance. But she was leaning in to get the word. Y'all, show up. You never know who you are a blessing to. She said, "I was having a very rough day." I didn't get into details because she was with someone. I said, "You are so beautiful and you're going to be okay. You're going to be fine." And I was telling her, and I felt the Holy Spirit said to say it again. And I said, "Look at me. You're going to be okay. Do you hear me?" She said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "Thank you so much." Y'all, I just had to drop that on in here because that's going to bless somebody itself. You got to show up. When the Lord tell you to go somewhere, when the Lord tell you to open your mouth and speak, you can't be ashamed of God because He going to be ashamed of you. You got to do it boldly, and you got to let the Lord use you and speak through you. So I pray that this blesses somebody. So again, y'all know I love y'all, and take this word back to God. And y'all want to know something real? I had stuttered so much out that video. I was stuttering. I was like, "Lord, what's going on?" Okay? Because I used to stutter real bad. So, but as the Lord speak through me, it becomes so much easier, y'all, to talk. It's like when the Holy Spirit take over you, God uses everything for His glory. So I was saying, as I was, press the stop button, and I said, I got the kids from the playground. I said to myself, I'm not going to use that video because I was stuttering too much. And when she called me to that car, she said the Lord used her, and it blessed me just as well. Because when she called me to that car, she told me how much that word blessed her. And the Holy Spirit says, "Now don't you dare delete that footage. You need to upload it as is." Ain't nobody perfect in this thing. Listen, y'all. One thing for sure, you cannot compare yourself to nobody else. You got to show up with confidence. You got to show up and be bold. You got to show up and let the Lord use you. It's going to bless somebody. I'm trusting that, and I believe that. So I love you, and take this word back to God, y'all. I'm out this time. Bye, y'all.